Namaskar. What happened in the meeting between Wang Yi and 𝗣𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀, the external affairs ministers, respectively, of China and India, and what happened between the national security advisor Ajit Doval and the foreign minister Wang Yi has been reported widely in the Chinese media, and there is a certain slant to it. But I would like to today talk to you about what happened from the other side, because I have heard from a very reliable source what was India's response to Wang Yi's pitch. But before all that, I would urge the viewers to look at the Elmer UN video that we had put up yesterday, 24 hours ago, on this very topic. As this was before the meeting took place, as to what he thought Wang Yi would come with. And sure enough, Elmer was very, very close to what really happened. Now, I just want to show you some of the responses and stories that have appeared in Chinese-based or Chinese media. Here, there was an editorial in Hindustan Times where the editorial kind of told that India perhaps rebuffed China, but they didn't say any details. And here again, China is trying to make up some spiel that Russia and China are being squeezed by the West and India will be the next one, believe it or not. And therefore, before you get squeezed, you should join this combination, consortium, whatever you want to take it. So that is the pitch. Now, the other thing that they also did was in a series of articles, we are going to show you in Show More section links to these articles so you can read it for yourself. As to what China's spiel is, they said that Wang Yi made three proposals, three different points that he talked. One is to take a long-term view of the relationship or the special relationship that China and India have enjoyed for more than 1,000 years. Suddenly he remembers all these things. 2 days ago, he was dissing India in the OIC conference in Islamabad, where he said that India's strategy in Kashmir was incorrect. And this is, these guys are thinking that they can do whatever they want and that India is just going to play along. So after mentioning the first point, he kind of quietly slides in the thing saying that we should keep the border disputes in their proper position. And interestingly, the order of meeting was first the National Security Advisor, Ajit Doval, and then the MEA, 𝗣𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀. I'm going to tell you what India's response was. Just bear with me for a second. So this is the first item. The second thing that he mentioned was that we should look at each other's development with a win-win thinking, and that, China would like to have India play a more important role in international affairs. Why is China saying all this? India has always been playing a more important role in international affairs. The third one, again, like a huge concession, he was saying that we, that is China and India, could together control the international waters in and around the Pacific. I mean, the long and short of it was that this was sort of like an entreaty, an invitation, or perhaps more of more or less, begging India to take sides with China and Russia. That's how I see it. And I believe, and according to reliable sources, this is what India told China. They said, you withdraw from occupied areas in Ladakh and other places. Then we will talk. I think, in my opinion, that was the best response that India could have given. You don't want to talk right now. Just get out. Then we will talk. Because that tells China that, listen, you have the audacity to occupy my area illegally, then claim that it is yours, then try to redraw the LAC, and keep pinging here, there, poking. And then now you want us to join you just because you think that suddenly India matters a lot? First, vacate. So this is a very good message. There's also a couple of other things that India has rumored to have told them. Remember, users, you've been seeing a whole slew of drones coming across from over the border of India on the western border, whether it's in Punjab or in Jammu and Kashmir or across the LOC. These have all been coming. Some of them have drugs, some of them have weapons. They have been a menace. And these are all arms and ammunition supplied by China. So India is supposed to have told them, well, you can supply whatever arms you want to Pakistan. We know how to deal with them. If you want us to believe that the arms that Pakistan is going to supply to Myanmar are not yours. You are free to believe so. We know what is happening. It doesn't matter to us. But first, get out of our space. So this is what is the crux of the conversation. So Mr. Wang Yi is going to go back empty-handed. They'll make up all these noises. Right now, China is in a really tough spot. They cannot take the sanctions that have been imposed on Russia. If the West turns its attention on China and imposes similar sanctions on China, they are in big, big trouble. Remember, we talked about this a while back. It was with 𝗣𝗚𝘂𝗰𝘀𝘀𝘀, where we talked about the impact of sanctions. He had said on a scale of 0 to 10, Russia is 7, whereas China is 9. The impact will be quite severe. So we have to wait and see what happens next. But I expect that this skirmish between Russia and Ukraine is going to dial down very quickly. Russia is losing its battle there. I know you guys don't like it when I say this, but really, if India is to be neutral and you, the viewer from India, wants to be neutral, why don't you just watch it? What's happening? Why do you have to defend Russia? Think before saying, some of the comments. Why are you defending Russia? You are a neutral observer, right? So why don't you follow what your country is telling you to follow? Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And do not forget to click on the bell button. Namaskar.